What is going on, guys? It's Aaron with Lansing Lawn Service, and I cannot count on both hands and feet how many times I have been asked, so as a landscaper, what do you do in the wintertime? And the short answer is, I do a lot. Now, I may not be working on the business as much. I do snow removal, so that does take up some time, but not a ton of time. We get up maybe, 16 to 18 snow removal events in a year, in a season. So it's not that much, but I do a lot of other stuff. And I'm going to jump into that right now. The first thing I do in the wintertime, when I have downtime, I work on me. I learn. This is how I learn. All right, these are not all business books. As you can see, there's Acceptable Losses. That's a book on the Vietnam War. Brand new, just bought it with a gift card that I got for my birthday. Thanks, Andrew and Dana. This is Marketing by Seth Godin. I've actually read most of this now. Very good book. I recommend it if you want to learn more about marketing. Timothy Keller, Making Sense of God. I work on my spiritual life, especially in the winter when I have more time. Indestructible. This is a book that is based in World War II. This is a biography. About halfway through it. Very interesting. It's about a pilot who is trying to get his family out of the war-torn areas. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. What I'm reading right now, Cash Flow Quadrant, Robert Kiyosaki. I am about halfway through that one. Good book. I recommend it. And one I picked up the other day along with that gift card is Sell by Dale Carnegie. Never heard of this one before. Of course, I've heard of Dale Carnegie. I'm hoping it's going to be a good book. Going to read that. I need to work on my sales. So that's just some of the reading material. I also do Audible, so I listen to a lot of books as well. That's just one aspect. Next aspect is I help the wife around the house. So guess whose responsibility all this is? That's right. It's mine, because I am now Mr. Mom for the rest of the year. So this is my son's Halloween costume. He was a car wash. Very cool costume. Shout out to my wife. All this stuff got to be put away. Laundry needs to be folded. Went outside for something, left my coat there. I'm a messy person, I got to tell you. I really am. My GIE stuff still out, kind of back in a corner now. I did some invoicing today. That's what that stuff is. Just trash, garbage. Got to clean up. Toys. Legos. Oh yeah, there's the books I just talked about on the floor. Then we got dining room. And of course, the dishes in the kitchen. All my responsibility. I also have to pick up the kids from school every day. The wife takes them because it's on her way to work, but I will be picking them up every day. At least I try to. If I'm busy doing dishes, cleaning the house, stuff like that, doing mom stuff, then she will get them because she's on her way back from work. I like to get them in the winter because it saves her a little bit of time. She doesn't have to stop and get them. It's a break for her. She does a lot. Guys, you have to remember how much work your wife does when you are in the peak of the mowing season and you are running around like a chicken with your head cut off. She is keeping the house together. You got to do your part in the winter. I have to do my part in the winter. I'm not very good at it a lot of times, and I feel really bad about it, and I am working on doing better at really supporting my wife in the wintertime when I have the extra time. So I'm putting it on video for accountability. Another thing that I do is I work on hobbies in the wintertime. This is my next hobby. I want to complete ground school to become a private pilot. Now, does that mean that I'm going to go become a private pilot? Not necessarily. I want to. but it's expensive. And there's a lot of cost to go with that. However, I can do my own ground school at home. A lot of you guys know I was homeschooled, so this is not a big deal to me. I can get through this in a wintertime without too much of a problem. But I'm going to have to set some time limits on how long I can work on this a day. I'm going to probably block out an hour of time every day during the week to work on my ground school, learn as much as I can about being a pilot. I watch a lot of YouTube videos in the wintertime of flying and tutorials and things like that because I want to learn. I also play an online flight simulator. It's not that great. I'm saving up money to purchase like a yoke and foot pedals and a desktop computer that I can use as a flight simulator with X-Plane, which is supposed to be one of the better flight simulators out there. So that's what I'm going to be trying to work towards over the next year to 2 years, is getting that simulator up and running so that I can just have the fun of at least trying to experience flight training and putting some of this stuff to work. You know, in years past, when someone would ask me, what do you do in the wintertime? I used to tell them, I just sit around. I take a vacation. And I did, for the most part. I mean, I'd help out a little bit, but I was pretty lazy. And I really don't want to be that way anymore. I want to help my wife take care of the house. She does so much, and she has so much on her shoulders. And I really appreciate all that she does. Even though I don't say it a lot, I really do appreciate it. And so I am going to do my best this year to help out around the house, do things that need to be done. We're going to be roofing the house in about 2 weeks or a week, something like that. So I'm going to be doing it all myself. I'm not hiring somebody to do it because I used to roof, so I can do it. I don't have the tools. I'm going to borrow some tools. We're going to be doing that. Has to be done. We've got a leak around our chimney, and it's got to be done before we get a lot of snow on the roof. Then I'm going to be just working around the house, fixing things, cleaning, making sure everything is taken care of. Because this time of year, when I have a break, I want to not take a break and not just relax. I do get some relaxation. I want my wife to be able to relax and do things that she wants to do. Now, my wife is not very good at relaxing. Renee, you know it's true. But I do want to give her the opportunity and the choice to be able to relax or not relax. So that's where I'm at. That's what I do in the wintertime. I hope you guys got some ideas and encouragement to help your wives out, your girlfriends out, whatever you got, and really fill up that extra time that you have in the winter when you're not working on your business, things like that. Of course, you don't want to lose track of your business. You want to always be marketing. You want to always be doing all kinds of things to improve your business, working on systems, looking at hiring, educating yourself. I will be doing all that as well. But let's be honest. I'm not going to be doing that 8 hours a day. I'm going to be taking time for myself, going to be learning other things that I'm interested in, things that I don't have time to do in the summer when I'm hard at work. So that's my time, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy this video, check out my other videos in this playlist right up here, and I will see you over in one of those videos.